Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we are going to cover the Pisces season of February 12th through the 18th and how will that affect you and what's going on with you in your life. And so before I get to the channeled message that I have for you, there's some housekeeping I want to take care of before I forget everything. Several things going on. First off, if you have Scorpio strong in your chart, there is a bonus video on top of the regular video for Scorpio this month. The energy was really super tough, and I couldn't leave it like that. I needed more information, and so there is a second video, so be sure to check that out. I have moved the astrology portion of these videos to their own video. It is called the Weekly Moon Report, and there's a link below for it, but it comes out on Thursdays, and I do the astrology, but I also pull cards for every sign, and so that's time-stamped. So if you are not receiving notification of that, check and see if you've hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload videos. Or on Thursdays, you could take a look. It is going to be there. The Weekly Moon Report, I think is what I called it. And then, let's see. I do private readings, so the information for that is below. I also put below the information for the Reiki teacher that I use. And I wanted to invite you to join me over at the Tribe Empowers on Facebook. I have a community there. We work on self-empowerment through self-care and self-love. And so every week there are videos that come out. On Wednesdays I do a morning video about something to help motivate you that can be practical. Sometimes it'll be about nutrition. Sometimes it'll be about exercise. Sometimes it'll be about what it's been lately, which has been working with the energy cycles of different things. And so we're just working our way through how to make our lives better overall. So wow, I'm looking forward to yours. It's very interesting. So your channeled message this time was really interesting. I saw you standing on a cliff in like a mountainous area. So like, I don't know if you were on a mountain or in the foothills or whatever, but you were looking out over the mountains, and the sun was coming up, and it was red and pink and orange, and it was so beautiful. I looked at that, I thought, oh, red morning. So red morning, sailor's warning, that means a storm is approaching. And so you were sitting there calmly taking it in, you were contemplating, and then I heard the calm before the storm. And it felt like you were contemplating what choices you were going to make, what your next steps are. And so for your overall energy today for this reading, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is amazing because that is a new beginning, a new opportunity being offered to you coming in. And so, yes, the calm before the storm. So is this a storm like the flurry of activity of what you're going to have to do and undertake in order to get there? Or does this have more to do with... Okay. Or does this have more to do with something's changing, something's happening? I think this is a change is happening this year. Like there's no way to stop the changes that are happening this year. The question this year is what structures are you going to put in place? How are you going to lay the foundation and the energy for what it is that you want to create moving forward? It is really up to you. Lots of things have been put in place. Lots of opportunities are existing for everybody. But Capricorn, Saturn is ruling the oh gosh, so itchy here, is ruling the energy of the year. And so Capricorn says, hey, look, here's the stuff. What are you going to do with it? Because they want disciplined, consistent action to lay the structures and the foundation. And so what you have here is an opportunity to get out of the karmic trench, which is really positive, and birth and rebirth. And so this is just called birth. So birth, that Ace of Pentacles energy, this is your opportunity, but it is your choice. You get to decide whether or not you want to step out of the karmic trench, make the big change to change the direction of your life to get it to where you want to go. The power is all yours. It's yours. It's up to you. What do you want to do with it? So I'm going to quickly plug in over here so I don't lose you in the middle of my recording. I really hate that when that happens. Oh, it just said 444 for the time. How exciting. Okay, so here you are, sitting there contemplating. This is the current energy. We have the Hanged Man, That is that energy of sitting and contemplating, being in limbo, trying to make a decision. Do you want to let yourself out of the karmic trench or not? Because I have to tell you, these two cards came out in the reverse, but I feel like we have the power to control what we're doing now to change the future. And it is not Pisces season yet as I'm recording these. We have a day or two, and so it'll be up. And so anybody that's watching this right now, you aren't even in Pisces season yet, because they're coming out on the 17th, and Pisces season doesn't start till the 18th, and that's when most people watch the videos anyway. So make a decision to get out of the karmic trench. Get yourself out of limbo. Start moving things forward in the direction you want to go. If you've not been here before, the way I set this up is past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions. I clarify on these, and then each of these cards also have a Lenormand house that I attached to them, just to give me further insight into what's going on. And so the key to the situation is you are currently in limbo. So what are you going to do about that? Okay, in the recent past, we have another ace, and it was in the reverse, and the Ace of Cups. This feels like a passion project, something that you really wanted to do, but you haven't done it yet because you felt like, I don't have enough information, because this is in the arena of gathering information, of news and information coming in, and it's in the reverse. And so either you haven't been looking for the information that you need, or you haven't been receiving it. Whatever it is, the information that you need to make a decision hasn't happened yet. And so the question becomes, are you looking for it? Because this Ace of Pentacles, and so that's two aces plus the birth card. That is, opportunity is knocking. All right, in the recent past, ambition. You've had a lot of anxiety over this. The King of Swords. This could easily be you. Easily be you, Libra. King of Swords. You've been struggling with doubting yourself and your ambition to move forward, because this, okay, so could this be a love relationship? Oh gosh, could this be a love relationship? I don't think so. This feels like career. It could be love. I know this says love, but it feels more like a creative passion project. Let's see what we have here. Obstacle in the past has been the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is being really, really tired and exhausted, or so many things coming at you and feeling like you don't know if you can handle all the stuff that's been coming at you. So having the energy, it feels like an energy question here. How are you going to manage this? So we have the Six of Pentacles. They call it generosity. And so a way to transform this situation here is bringing things back into balance, which Libra, surprise, surprise, there you go, right? So are you spending too much time, energy, all your resources, right? Time, energy, money, thoughts, are you spending them in a place that is allowing your ambition to wane, and in all these wands, you're spending too much time on all these different things instead of focusing on one thing? We have one thing here, one thing here. Are you not focusing on that? See, he's got one sword, the King of Swords. Are you not focusing on the one thing that you need to do because you've been too busy giving away your resources, time, money, energy, ideas, whatever. It feels very fragmented. And so pulling that energy in and bringing things back in balance. The Six here says that don't become unbalanced, like don't be all about only me. Balance, giving and receiving in equal measure, not overextending yourself, allowing time and space. So have you created space in your schedule where you could sit down and write what you want? We have a new moon coming up on February 23rd in Pisces, and that new moon is in your 12th house of hopes, goals, dreams, wishes. Make a wish, but with a wish with a plan, because Capricorn is running the world right now. So it has to have practicality to this wish. It needs details. So create some time between now. So this week, at some point, you schedule yourself one evening where you retreat into your own space and you get out a piece of paper and a pen, because that is the best way to communicate with your higher self, is through actually physically writing. And you just start writing down what your ideas are. Where do you want to go with this? What are you planning to create for yourself? What do you want to do? Make a map. Make a map for yourself. Schedule that. Create this space for you. that is yours and yours alone. And can you spend more than one evening on this? That would be even better, because that would give you time to do a little bit of research on it and really get as many details as possible, with allowing the room for flexibility, because we, you know, as information and opportunities come to you, but the more detailed you make it right now, the better chance this has, because it is all about survival. And so, yes, here in the immediate place of action of what you should be, what's going on right now, you have abundance. And abundance here, the Queen of the Ocean, that's the Empress card. That's the growth card. She's in reverse. And why is she in reverse? Because you are stuck here in limbo. So if you turn this around, you can turn her around. If you can allow yourself to start moving forward, then the growth starts happening. But as long as you're sitting there, stuck, not doing anything, not making the choice to get out of the karmic trench, not being willing to take the steps to move things forward, to do things differently, you're going to be stuck there. In the recent past, in the future, you have the Ten of Swords. There is an ending that needs to happen in order for a beginning. You're hanging here in limbo, means that you're between worlds. You need to let something go so that you can start a new beginning. This Ten of Swords is up in the thought process. This is not in the heart space. This is, I know I got to change this to move this. After death comes birth, right? This is not if I'm going to get the Ten of Swords, I either want it in the past or I want it up here in the future or anywhere up here in the thought process, because this is the ending of the doubt. This is the ending of a cycle. This is, I'm thinking my way to the next stages. And so allowing yourself to let things go. That full moon that happens is in, what did I say? Pisces was in your 12th house. It's not. Where is Pisces for you? That would be in your 8th house of transformation. So oh wow, it's in your 8th house of transformation. Using the energy of this new moon is so important. That full moon is happening in your 12th house of hopes, goals, dreams, and wishes. That is about being willing to release what you need to release in order to allow that to happen. Allowing your dreams to move forward. Allowing things to happen. This is a really, really important cycle for you right now. This year is actually broken up. I did a video on this, on the tribe. I just did it this week. This year is really broken up into these 4 quarters, and this one's completing with this, and it has to do with the cycle of Saturn, and so now's the time to lay the foundation and make your plans and know where it is that you want to go. And here in the future, in the space of the heart, you have abandonment issues, but it's in the reverse, and that's great. That is you understanding you're not going to be abandoned. You're not. You are totally capable of setting yourself free to go and release yourself from the sense of, I'm not good enough. I don't, people, this is in the heart space. This abandonment probably goes back to your childhood, and this would be the karmic trench that you need to release yourself from, and this is the ending. How do you set yourself free to go after what it is that you want? And it starts with believing in yourself. I am loved. I am lovable. I am worthy. I am loved. I am lovable. I am worthy. I am smart. I am resilient. I can create. I'm smart. I am resilient. I create what I desire. I create what I desire. What I desire, I create. And honestly, whatever you say out loud is what you desire. So speaking of yourself only in glowing terms to create that atmosphere around you is very important. Okay, wow. So look at this. The future is important. You have transformation and competition. So whatever this idea is that you want to do, others are going to be like, wait, I'm used to you being such and such a way. Or your idea, there are other people getting out ahead of you because you haven't gotten started on it yet. So get out of limbo and start moving forward. But there's transformation happening. This ending is transforming to these new beginnings. It is going to require effort. The Five of Wands, it's a lot of things coming at you. It's tugging, it's resources being tugged this way and that, your time, your energy. I'm not going to tell you this is going to be easy because this doesn't look easy. This looks worth it. It doesn't look easy. It looks worth it. It is ending a karmic cycle. It is allowing yourself to have that new beginning, to bring your dreams in. You have an ace. You have an ace. 2 aces, and you have the transformative energy and the opportunity for creation and growth and a new beginning, a beautiful new beginning. This is going to require you putting in the work, but that is the year. When Capricorn runs the year, when Saturn runs the year the way it is, that is all about consistent effort. Day in, day out. You need to be thinking about what it is that you're trying to create and actually putting some effort in every day. Something every day. Like writing down an idea, making a phone call, researching a part of it, implementing some action related to it. It has to be done pretty much every day. Yes, balance is important. So, making time for your life, but also making time for your dream. Every day, until you're living your dream. You got to do it every day. I can't. I just keep hearing them saying every day. That's all I'm hearing, every day. And so I feel like this ambition thing is that you get all fired up about something and excited about something, and you might spend, a day, or 2, a week, or whatever on it, and you're like, yeah. And then you get distracted and you run off and you're spending your time, your energy, your resources, your money, or your thoughts on something else. It's every day you need to be consistent. Okay, so, more cards than I thought. Look at this. It could be a love relationship. You could be ending a karmic cycle in a relationship that was completely unbalanced, where you felt like you were not receiving the love that you needed. Things were out of balance. You've been sitting here going, but I don't know. And so this ending to allow a new opportunity to come in is really important. And so for those of you who are out there hanging in limbo based on a love situation, but this is in the area of thoughts. And so because it's in the area of thoughts, that's not where love resides. It resides in the heart space. It makes me wonder if this is... So for some of you, this is about a love relationship. For many of you, this is about a passion project. Something that is really important to you. But it's in the 8th house of transformation, right? And so it is going to transform your life, whatever this is. So whether it's a love relationship or it's a passion project, it requires attention. It requires you to allow the cycle to complete so that a new cycle can begin. It requires that. And it's coming. This transformation is coming. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be worth it. And that's the difference. So we have morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations every morning to open the gate of manifestation. Your words matter. Speak to yourself in kind and loving terms. Speak of the future and what you're going to have. And so you also have pay attention. Notice repetitive signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. And I'm laughing because when it says notice repetitive signs, and all I can remember is it says every day. I mean, they were very repetitive about this. So every day, speak kindly about yourself. Every day, focus on what it is you're trying to create. Every day, you lift yourself up. Every day. You don't allow room for negative talk, self-talk. That has got to go. That is so detrimental to what you're trying to accomplish here. Do not allow that to happen. This generosity of spirit, this balancing, this is also you being generous of nature with yourself and speaking to yourself in the way that you should. And then we have, wise soul. Your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it as you have the knowledge to help those around you. And patience. Your prayers have been heard and they are being answered. So this limbo, this state of delay may be divinely orchestrated to get some things in, but I don't think so. I think that you need to have patience that things have been delayed, but now it is your action time. Now you got to start doing something. If you want to experience growth and abundance, it requires you stepping up making an effort, creating what it is you want. If you delay, the delays are going to extend way out. And I don't think we should have to wait for what we want. Sometimes things are delayed while other things are being put into motion. But all right, so let's just say, well, I want this great, great love relationship. Okay, so you know, maybe that person isn't ready yet, but are you ready yet? So there's where the action comes in. Not in finding the person, but in making yourself the person worth finding. Right? Loving yourself completely and wholly so that you're not this bucket of need that needs to be filled up. Okay, wow, that is for a number of you. Very itchy. Okay, so I attract romance filled with divine love. Oh, this is interesting. We have two cards here. And they're both very much the same kinds of color. They're the green with the purple and the fuchsia colors going on. They're both healing in the heart, but one of them is about love and one of them is about business. And so I don't know who you are. You do. You know what's on your mind. You know what you've been thinking about, where you've been feeling this Ace of Cups dissatisfaction that something's not working right, okay? And because Libra is often about the relationships. For some of you, this is about this. I attract romance filled with divine love. I have a healthy sex life and fluorite. So either ruby and fuchsite, if that's what you're seeking, is that love relationship. That's the stone you should be working with. If you are seeking a creative project, a business opportunity, if you are trying to manifest the next level on that, it says, I am smart. I am open to learning something new. I am organized every day, right? Organized every day. Be consistent every day. Clear thinking, release mind chatter. Maintain courage, self-confidence, and recognize your own intelligence and ease with problem solving. Attract spiritually aligned romance, love, and your soulmate. This is you being positive when you speak to yourself and taking positive action, whichever one this is, or both. But it's kind of hard to, bringing things into balance. But anyway, wow. Okay, Libra, the energy in this room right now is like, I feel like they're going, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. This is energy that's just like pulsating around here. You can do this, but you have to do this. No one's going to do this for you. You have to take the steps every day. All right, I will see you back here in 2 weeks for the mid-month update. You can catch me on Thursdays with the moon report, and I do pull cards for every sign individually. They are time-stamped. And come see me over there at the Tribe Empowers. I think you would really get a lot out of this. So I really hope to see you there. And you take care, and we'll talk soon.